Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Teixiera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, Kevin Holland in another big spot as this round gets underway. He believes he has a huge grappling advantage in this fight, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to force the takedown here early. He still believes if this was a kickboxing match that he can realize some success, but huge grappling advantage, at least on paper, for Kevin Trailblazer Holland. Try to establish that jab. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, there's that patented right hand from Teixiera, DC. Not a guy that you faced at 205 pounds. Certainly, though, a guy that was on your radar, and rightfully so.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Oh, this could do it. Big knee to the body. Huge left hand. Big head kick.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. So all eyes on Teixiera here early. Certainly feels like the takedown could be there, but the left hook is what he opens with.
I mean, you watch him move like Mike Tyson. The shoulders are moving side to side. He's on the pendulum, just going forward into you, throwing that right hand and following with that beautiful left hook. Teixiera has developed that skill to the point that it allowed for him to become the UFC champion. This guy is phenomenal in the hands, and that left hook is usually his best strike.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. Doubling up on the jab.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, lands a nice straight. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Leg kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Big ground and pound. Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Holland.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominick Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back, you need to be up on an elbow,
right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Glover Teixeira. Seconds left.
He passed the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Nice jab there by Holland. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice straight punch there by Glover Teixeira. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, that kick is good by Holland. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Nice job by him defensively there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. He's got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Teixeira with a beautiful entry on that takedown, and now we'll see if he can get the ground and pound game going. Trains out of his home gym in Danbury, Connecticut, and he has got it all going here tonight.
Setting up a submission. Oh man, he's getting deep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Holland's in half guard. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground. He's having his way with him here. Thought about a choke, instead going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into off. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Holland. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler. This is the... Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Both guys appeared to land there. Nice straight right hand. "15 seconds remain in the round."
We'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. Wow, what a kick. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. And now leather being thrown on both sides. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Holland. Teixiera's body really getting bruised up on that right side.
He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head.
Slipped that off.
Nice leg kick.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that...
Oh, he got him real good, too. He hurt him.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Just out of range with that uppercut. Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at it to try to find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Holland's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
Punch over the top. so confident. That timing was on point. Nice takedown there.
I'll stop this. You got it, guys.
He passes to half guard. Nice transition. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. Getting him out here. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yes?
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Kevin Holland ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Man, that cut has really opened up. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You gotta keep position over submission.
Under a minute now to go in this one. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Teixiera.
All right, Buff, thank you very much, DC. Nobody in this arena surprised by those scorecards. Just a largely dominant effort from the boxer over the kickboxer on the feet tonight.
Yeah, he was able to negate the kickboxer's strengths. He was able to make sure that he was not able to dictate to him. And now he gets a unanimous decision. It was a beautiful performance. One of his best to date.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's Tale of the Tape. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Maryna, Iron Lady Moroz. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lupita Godinez.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, there can be few better backdrops for a mixed martial arts live event than this Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And you remember when we finally got here in 2016, we've been showing up strong ever since.
Every time you go to MSG, you should come with a big event. This is a phenomenal arena. This is a fantastic fight environment. New York City, baby, the city of dreams. Nice head kick. That right hand landed.
Oh, she blocks the punch. Nice job by her with the kick there.
Beautiful with the left. Nice body kick right under the elbow. Another big body kick land.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Ooh, caught her with the head kick, or so it appeared.
That's a credit to her, being able to disguise that technique and get it to the target.
Oh, nice jab there by Godinez. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Clean punch.
Oh, kick upstairs from Moroz.
Beautiful leg.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, huge knee to the head, perfectly timed and placed. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And they're starting to show now as this fight gets long. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. It's a pretty good jab. Under 2 minutes now to go round one. And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow for her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent, pull the head down, and try to wear on her gas tank.
Oh, nice jab. She's got a hell of a jab, and I guess that reach advantage doesn't hurt. Just misses with the right. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. And blocks the shot there. Moroz's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area.
Oh! She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
It looked like maybe she was going to set up the side kick, and there it is.
She did a good job of getting that foot up and right to the target.
Effective jab there by Loopy. Final seconds. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, And that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
Double jab there by Godinez. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking, and to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice jab there.
She throws her jab and then she sticks her chin up in the air when she jabs. She needs to keep that chin tucked when she throws that jab or kick. A lot of her technique leads to her chin flying up in the air, and she's getting countered.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Godinez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Godinez. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie.
Oh, nice lead uppercut.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage this fight.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Moroz is back in full guard now. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Well, her coaches have called for the takedown. They want her to get those ground strikes going, but you can't ground and pound if you don't get the fight to the canvas, and at least to this point, she seems unwilling to do so.
Maybe in training camp, she didn't put the effort. Maybe she does not think she can withstand 15 minutes of a grind. You understand that when you take someone down, you got to keep them there. Is she confident she has the gas tank to put that sort of effort out over the course of a long fight? Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving. Oh, nice.
Moroz's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Oh, nice job to land the knee strike there. She's got a lot of size for this division and certainly makes it easier to get inside and raise that limb to the target. Two rounds in the books. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly.
He expected this type of fight. He trained for this. With bloody.
Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stage.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Moroz is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Godinez gets caught with that punch. Oh, straight punch. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Oh, doing work with the jab.
She lands a beautiful left.
All right, so here we are deep into this fight now, and you can see the frustration out of the corner that their pupil, at least to this point, she hasn't attempted a single takedown.
They know who she is. They've trained her. They've seen her since day one. And they recognize that the reason she is in the UFC today is because of her grappling. She has not even tried to get the fight to that realm. It is very surprising.
All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight. And a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Oh, effective use of the jab to the body there by Godinez. Moroz's dive starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, she's an outstanding submission practitioner, but now the clock is really working again. Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
Big right hand.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Moroz is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
So here we are at this stage of the fight, and she hasn't even attempted a takedown. Given her grappling acumen, you've got to be surprised at the fight approach thus far.
I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. I don't understand why she is fighting this type of fight. But I'm not the only one. Look at her corner. They're losing their minds. Like, shoot, please, get back where we all feel safe.
Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through.
Good right hand from the top.
All right, referee's going to step in here, and you got to think they're going to call on the doctor to look at her nose that looks nothing like it did yesterday at the weigh.
Well, the problem is she's blowing through the nose.
Yeah.
Her mouth is wide open, so now it's starting to swell. She's really struggling.
I think the doctor, though, is reading that fighting spirit. He's going to allow her to continue. Fans like it. We'll see how long she can last.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We'll see if she can rally here. The ref gets us back underway, but that is an injury that she is going to have to protect if she's going to stay in this fight.
Yeah, she's going to have to dig. I mean, this is going to be tough. It's going to be difficult in order for her to try to get her hand raised. but what she has is a chance, and that's all you can ask for, a chance to try and win the fight.
Oh, well, now things are getting dire for her, Daniel. You see the obvious redness and the damage on that side. Got to address the body shots or this fight's going to be over.
Yeah, John, she needs to address it 30 of them ago, right? Because it's too late now. Now she's been beat and battered the entirety of this fight, and we're very close to getting a finish due to body shots.
What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really both of them have landed at will all night.
They both have landed. Neither has shown the best defense, but it makes for a real fun fight. They're battered, they're bruised, they're cut, they're beat up. But we are looking at one of the best fights we have seen in a long time.
Nice 1-2 there. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. 20 seconds to go. Just misses there with the left. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Lupita Godinez!
All right, so she gets it done on the scorecards here tonight. A well-rounded approach, leaned on her entire mixed martial arts game, and she's getting a big fight next for sure.
You kind of thought that she held the advantages. You knew that she was able to grapple if she needed to, but she stayed out of there, and she controlled the striking exchanges, and she earned a massive decision victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Cigano Santos! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dominick the Devastator Reyes!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go with the perennial light heavyweight contender, Dominick Reyes, ready to go at the beginning of this round. And in our fighter meeting this week, he wasn't talking about what could have been and wresting the title away from John Jones. He is ready to resume his career trajectory, and he believes skill for skill, he's the best light heavyweight in the world, and as usual, out to prove as much here tonight. Oh, beautiful job getting the foot to the head there. Really good vision to block that one. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Dos Santos. Oh! Massive kick to the head. Fast pace here in the early going. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. And blocks the shot there. Oh, now lands a kick to the body.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Working off the jab, it's good. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Well-timed overhand there by Godinez.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Oh, big right hand, yes. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch.
Reyes' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, nice stick and move there by Junior Dos Santos. You can see his boxing coach, Luis Doria, in his corner. Has to like what he is seeing out of Dos Santos tonight. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, how good is that jab by Dos Santos? 44 total strikes have now landed for Junior Dos Santos. And that one certainly found the target. That shot blocked by Reyes. Just out of range with that right hook. Single collar tie now.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 30 seconds now to go in round 1.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. 15 seconds to go.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
All right, the corners have done their job. Here we
Ready,
go
fight.
at the start of round 2.
Ready.
Dominick Reyes
Good.
and Junior Dos Santos. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Dos Santos gets hit by that leg kick. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Reyes' cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Just out of range with the big right hand. Dos Santos. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
This is crazy round of fighting.
Oh, tags him with the jab on the counter.
Oh, again.
And just misses with that big right hand. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Reyes is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh, yes, now we're going.
A lot of blood now, and yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose, pushing it back. You see the blood coming down the face into the mouth. But it should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
Well, it looks as though the fight is going to continue. The referee checking on the athlete one more time.
A bit surprising. I didn't know if they would let this guy continue, but here we go.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take, never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage to them.
John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain and lose it. Whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and the best fighters in the world are those who make adjustments. He hasn't made many so far.
Yes, he needs to make adjustments. So, one thing you can do is close the distance. Don't give him space to leg kick you over and over again. Get close, fight from the clinch. Take that leg kick away by managing the distance.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Collar tie here in the clinch. Reyes' nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken.
Oh, he can't even stand.
Dos Santos is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
All right, great.
All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, That is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it. You need to go after it.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments, but
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Reyes is an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight.
nice block. Oh,
back to his feet. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here.
look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, he lands a kick to the leg. Straight to the body by Dos Santos. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head. All right, so the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Crowd getting a little bit restless. Doctor has to tune out that noise, but at least for now, they will allow him to fight on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos is an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your...
Oh! Huge right hand!
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect his cut. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Junior Cigano Dos Santos.
Well, it's as good a UFC heavyweight legacy as there is, and Junior Dos Santos adds to it here tonight. There he is, the affable former champion, enjoying this win with his coaches and his teammates. JDS in fine form tonight as he gets his hand raised once again inside the octagon.